Hey, hey YouTube, this is Gamer Corey, and we are coming back with another redstone contraption. I have upgraded my item elevator, and as you can tell, it is completely silent. I'm hoping that maybe the mine carts will come by so you guys can actually hear that it is silent, but you can see all the things that are blinking in the background. This thing is working beautifully. So come on, mine carts. Let's see what we got here. There we go. You guys can hear the mine carts in the background. Perfect. Now it's all done. So all the items have been lifted up to the top. So I want to show you how to build this impressive thing. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's get building this thing. So the first thing that you're gonna need is a few things in your inventory. At the bottom of your screen, we've got a stone of choice, which we're using stone right now. We got a redstone torch. We need a couple hoppers. We need some redstone dust, which we really don't need that, to be completely honest, if you would like. We have droppers, which definitely are very important, and then a couple comparators, and then a few blocks of choice that we're gonna be throwing in here. So let's go ahead and get started with this thing. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna build our dropper, and we're gonna build this as high as we want it to go. We don't want that one, but we're just gonna build it as high as we would like. So this, I think for this demonstration, this is probably high enough. All right, so let's go ahead and down here. The next thing we need to do is we're gonna have our hoppers funneling into that one right there. So you can see each one is along the bottom. Oh, and of course it would be raining, because why not? Who doesn't like a little bit of rain? So let's go ahead and clear this weather. Clear weather. Nope, how about weather? Clear. Oh, goodbye, rain. That's all right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put a comparator coming right out of there. That's going to be right in that mode. That's going to go into a block. On the other side of this, we're going to put a redstone torch. Now what we need to do is get our hopper out. We're going to face that into the ground, see how it's facing down, and then we're going to put this hopper into it. All right, so we got that one facing the ground. We're going to delete the one that's facing the ground and put the other one into it so they are back and forth into each other. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take just any item that we want. I'm going to go ahead and just throw a piece of stone in there. So it's going to go back and forth between these two. Next thing we got to do is put a comparator here. Okay? So what we're going to do, comparator. And then what we got to do, block, and then redstone torch. Now, this is where some people get mixed up. What we're going to do is we're going to alternate. We're going to put stone, redstone torch, and that's going to go off. And then it's going to go stone on top of there, redstone torch. And we're going to alternate back and forth. Now, if you wanted to, build the thing first, it's going to look like this. However you would like it to be, but you got to make sure that it looks like this going up. So it's going to have that back and forth pattern. So just make sure that that's what we're doing here. If you're building it along a wall, it's going to be a lot easier for you to do this. So yeah, it's going to look something like this. Or you can just build it all the way up and then build it all the way up. However you want to do it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back down to the bottom and we're just going to go back and forth. Well, however works for you to build this thing, but that's what it's going to look like. So now what we need to do is we're going to alternate torches back and forth. So back and forth and back and forth. So we're just going to do this all the way up to the top for this wonderful item elevator. The one thing I do like about this one, it is 100% silent. My mechanical keyboard is a lot more loud than this thing is. All right, so once we get to the top, we're almost there. Voila. So there we go. Now we have actually just one final thing to do with this. And what we're going to do is we need to come back down to the bottom, and we're going to put a torch on this side. Or if you don't want to put it on that side, you could put it on this side. Whatever works for you. So if you want, we're just going to put it on this side to make it easy. But it's going to be in the front of all of those. And you can put it on the other side depending on what your redstone looks like and kind of how everything is going. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it two different ways. The first way, I'm going to show you what it looks like to put something into a chest. If I can spell chest, that is. So we're just going to take this and we're going to put a chest right there. Yeah, that's our chest. So what we're going to do, go back down to the bottom. And we're going to go ahead and throw this stack of coal in there just to see if it's working. And it is signaling up. Now, if we want to kind of see it, look. Oh, it's beautiful. It's Christmas. Too bad there wasn't green in it. And then when it is completely done lighting up, what's going to happen is it will stop. Or whatnot. When it's done lighting up, it's finished, and the things are all through it. There it goes all the way up to the top. So now we should have 32 items in the top chest. Voila! Look at that. Pretty nice and handy. So you could either have it go right into a chest if you wanted to go into your base, or you could do what I do in my world, and that is instead of having a dispenser facing that way, you can put a dispenser facing. This is going to be hard to do flying, but okay, let's just do this. There we go. Okay, now that way we can stand on. Oh, here, let's do this. Like so. Whoa! I hope if I stand on it. All right, so we can have a dispenser or a dropper facing that way, and then what we can do is, oh, I should have left that. Goodness me, I need to learn how to fly better. And then we're gonna put it like that, and then what it's gonna do is we're gonna run hoppers. Okay, now this is gonna be actually really difficult. I probably should have built the platform first, like really the only spot that doesn't have one. That's nice. Okay, so we're gonna put hoppers all the way like so, just like that. We're gonna get rid of this block here. We're gonna go ahead and put our double chest. Oh, look at that. It's a nice double chest. Who doesn't want to have a double chest in? What is up with the weather in this world? I tell you, it is raining all the time. All the time in this world. All right, so what it's going to do is it's going to come up here, dispense it that way, and it's still going to be at 100% silent. So let's go ahead and throw in these items, these stacks right there. It's going to start lighting up, and it's going to send it to the top. And what it's going to do is it's going to funnel. See, no sound. No sound. You guys can't hear nothing. You heard the rain. And now we're opening up the chest, and there it's funneling in our gold ore. So that is another way to do it. So you can kind of set it on the system, and you can kind of do really whatever you like. But the thing I do like about this one is it is a little bit more expensive because you have to have all these droppers here because they do cost a little bit to make. Of course, you got to remember that. But you know, as far as like comparators and other things, it is very, very simple to make because you just need the one redstone dust with a torch and good to go. It honestly depends on how many you're going to make, but you really just need 2 comparators, a couple pieces of block, a couple hoppers, and whatever you're running into this. So it's really not that expensive, and you can actually start having this right away from in your mines, pretty much from the get-go, and you really don't have to worry about it. So the one thing I did want to go ahead and show you while this thing is still working is and of course it's done now. So let's go ahead and grab just another a stack of this, and let's go ahead and throw that in there. Let's get it start working again. So what's going to happen is this block that we threw in these hoppers is going to go back and forth, and that allows it to basically kind of, it's like a one tick, just back and forth, and there it is. That's all I have for you guys today. Pretty simple. It's quiet. I like this one a lot better. There really isn't you don't really have to worry about like overflow or anything like that. I mean, you could fill this chest pretty much up with, you know, a ton of different things if you want to, and kind of see what it's going, but it should stop in these, and you might have to just go ahead and take this out. But what I have in my world is I have a sorting system hooked up to this. So it comes down the line into a chest, and then it goes into a sorting system instantly, and it works great. And I never have to worry about overflow or anything like that. You could hook up more chests if you want to. So like this, you could. So we'll do that for now. Instead of just having one chest, you could have it. Flow in to another one, like like that. So now what's going to happen is now it's going to funnel down into this chest. Or you could really do however you want. I mean, you could set it up just however you want. If you want things closer, what you could do is you could get rid of this one here. Oh, we lost some stuff. No, it's important stuff. We need that. Oh, we don't really want that. What we're going to do is let's go and get rid of this one for now. We're going to build this guy up like so. Like so, and then what we could do is we could do a if I can do it like so hard to do, and then it should start funneling when it comes into here. Let's go ahead and throw this down like so, and it should be funneling into that bottom chest. So you could have it stacked like that. You can really do it however you would like. So it's not really a sorting system, but you can have plenty of chests. I mean, this is going to take a long time to fill up this inventory if you want. And then, you know, say your mining is done for the day. I mean, you could have lots of different chests if you want this system to really kind of go however you really want. Just kind of play with it, see what works well for you guys. Let me know if this is something that you guys use in your world, because I use it in my personal world and I absolutely love it. Love it. I tell you, love it. But that's really about all I have for you guys today. So yeah, get to building. This thing is awesome. But if you guys are enjoying these type of videos, these redstone videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and it's greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.